Okay, welcome back everyone to the Spectrum Podcast. This is Keith. We have Sam here, Blue, and Keith. Um, Everybody say hey.
Hey.
What up, no?
So today our topic is gonna be a little game. It's sort of like how we did the
20
20
questions.
questions or something. Today, I don't know. Blue gave us a disclaimer. It might get kind of ratchet today. It might get raunchy. We'll see what happens.
I know holds bar.
Ratchet.
I don't know. I'm just saying that disclaimer it had me a little bit.
All I said was what I said.
You can't even say.
I did what he said.
That says enough. He can't even say what he said.
All I said, and I said I was gonna go easy, guys.
Okay.
Mine, just know if I throw my hands up, that means I'm done.
So
But I'm still for the podcast.
when I say hands up, that means Sam is done. That means he's done.
But I'm going to have to keep going for this in the episode. So
Okay.
I'm here.
Well, we gonna do never have I ever.
Are we going to do like five fingers or like 10?
You talking about when you done?
No. I mean, like, if you put them down,
Wow.
like, you're going to talk 5, something, 10. Or like 7 or 6.
I don't know what y'all think.
Let's start with five fingers.
Okay.
Might can go around 2.
Okay.
If everybody's still like, in the mind space.
So you saying
Okay,
you got all 5 fingers down. You done? Is that what you're saying?
Damn, no. I got one hand up. I'm ready.
So we saying when all 5 fingers are down,
You lost. Yeah, you got. Yeah,
Got
keep
you.
going.
Got
That'll be easy. Let's do that. Who wants
Okay.
to start? I think Blue should give the first question
Yeah,
since
that's
you
so we
have
can
so much energy. Let's go. Are you googling what? Like, what are you I'm ready.
Mm.
Scared.
Never have I ever said I love you just to get laid.
I don't play with love. The fact that I am shocked that
Damn.
oh my god. This nigga said, I just want some. I love you.
Well, it won't quite like that, but yeah, that was involved. Yeah.
I thought it worked. We'll try to crazy.
Damn, I started off hard.
I'm gonna tell Fame I love you, so you can stay this to get some.
He's just starting off easy on
Yeah.
that.
He nervous.
So who turned it now?
Sam.
This is. Oh,
Yeah,
all
I'm thinking too.
who?
I said, yeah, I'm trying to think now too.
Because like I was ready for the game, now I'm like, damn, I did a lot.
Come on, y'all.
Oh. Never have I ever kissed a girl.
Shit.
Oh wait, I've done that. I thought about it. It happened like once when I was like 12. I really don't like. I'm okay. Oh, I know something y'all may have. Never have I ever had sex with a girl.
Wait. Clearly, I'm gonna lose first.
Come on, Keith.
Yeah, save me.
No,
I'm in a deficit.
I mean that's your fault. Mister, I love you on the personal.
Does it have to be dirty?
No, it could be anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'll definitely go break that.
of course it would be you.
Right.
I'm gonna go for something easy.
Okay.
Never have I ever. It is hard. Like
I thought he said never have I.
I thought it was going. I thought it was going.
You heard the same thing too.
Right here.
I thought you said never have. Right. I thought that's what I heard. I was about to say, oh, girl.
You don't do this.
Like,
Single play. 9 years.
Dude.
Lee, give me one.
Okay. Never have I ever intentionally mixed silver and gold when drinking alcohol.
Mixed what?
So, like white and brown liquor.
Oh, I was about to say silver and
All you
gold.
gotta say that. All you gotta do is say it. I've done that.
Intentionally?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
it happened like 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
Blue, we'll come back. You ain't got one. Let's come back to you. Come on, Blue. You ain't got one? Because I got one.
Okay, go Sam.
Never have I ever been in a relationship
Why would you do this?
intentionally.
Oh, wait.
Wait, say it again.
Okay, we're on the end of the sentence.
Say it again.
I say never have I ever been in a relationship intentionally.
How can you be in one
Thank you.
unintentionally?
You guys can be around each other all the time and act like you're in a relationship but never talk about it.
Dang,
That's not a relationship.
It's not an
That hasn't
agreement.
been defined.
Exactly.
verbal contract.
But you're basically in one.
I see what you're saying. By de facto, pretty much.
If you stay together for 10 years, you're technically married.
Oh.
I get what you're saying.
So, everybody here except for you?
Yeah.
Oh, who did you use a finger?
Huh?
Who did you use a finger?
Who said
Alcohol.
Yeah, it was alcohol.
okay.
It was alcohol.
Yeah, I've never been unintentionally in a relationship.
Oh, it's unintentional.
Huh?
You said unintentional, right?
Intentionally. All y'all put y'all fingers down.
Damn. Wait, you have never?
Hmm?
You have never?
No, I'm very picky.
It's like a friend of mine.
That's probably why I'll be single for a long time.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm cool with that.
It's not. Never have I ever.
I'm about to be out, by the way.
Damn!
This
I'm gonna tell you, we just
This nigga got one finger.
got the pinky
We
ring on.
just made it back to me.
4 minutes, 10 minutes ago. You already down. Never have I ever shoplifted.
I'm good. I don't steal. So I'm good.
Do you?
I don't.
I'm good.
I did. I used to go ham on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, who did it? Like me. Who did it?
My mom's like, where'd you get these Yu-Gi-Oh cards from? They look fresh.
See, I stole from people, not places.
I was
I stole my dad's clothes, his money.
You got one key.
I got one.
well, damn.
Okay. Never have I ever gotten in trouble with a police officer.
I got a question.
Define put.
Okay, right. Yeah, define trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Like-
I have.
Like outside a car.
Like, was it your
Like
fault or you
arrested?
were just there? Well, yeah, define in trouble. Were
I
you
mean,
arrested
Like
Did they have
they
to talk to you?
confronted you. Like
because you did something?
just confronted you.
Ah, damn. I got confronted at the park one time because he thought I was out there selling drugs.
Yeah,
but-
my friend was shooting his paintball gun in the library parking lot, and I just happened to be there. So he came.
I got put on my car for speeding.
So I guess I'm done.
I'm pleased.
I have 2 fingers left.
I mean,
I got 30.
well, I'm strong.
For a strong 3.
Yeah, I'm with this.
I felt like that one was, you know.
Yeah, I know your backstory. You know about that story? It's a random story.
Still, I didn't get in
You can
trouble.
still give us
I
like
was just
some
there.
some
I can still, okay.
Yeah, you know, help us out. Blue.
Me.
Or if you
Hey,
have
it's
one.
me. Never have I ever cheated on an exam in college.
I'm barely sat through college.
I never cheated on an
I believe in academic honesty.
I believe in I don't want to be here. Mark off something. You got time to forgot the end of the shit for the go.
I've copied some questions on like my homework, but I've never cheated on
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think.
You had two fingers up.
No, I know. Yeah, I had 2, and I was trying to
Did you
think.
cheat?
No, I'm not cheating. No, I'm sitting here thinking
I'm thinking
because.
you cheated on the exam. Tell the truth.
Come on, if it's a question, just want to put that finger down.
I can't sit here and say that because that teacher gonna get fired.
Oh,
Guess what? Listen, you don't know what though.
You
This could be
right,
like your old colors.
girl. They,
After 2 years
you know,
ago.
look what I say rapping. Like even when I'm not in it. But no, like I guess that'll count because
No, I
no,
get
I
it.
mean, does it count? Like,
I mean, if you did it, you did it.
because the finals and all the tests, we all just passed down the line. We all passed.
Was it allowed to do it?
But I'm pretty sure he knows it happened.
Was it allowed? Was it explicitly allowed to do that?
Was it like
According to the syllabus,
Wait,
No, according to the syllabus, no, it wasn't.
no.
Then they count as cheating.
I'm weak. A deep explanation.
I really was about to defend that finger.
Whether or not he allows it is one thing that, he has to be explicitly allowed.
The whole test is just out.
I mean, he can be.
None of the class ever. It's okay. Let's keep going.
Yeah, trouble.
Never have I ever been to church in the past 2 years.
You got church in my heart.
I don't know.
For 3 years.
I don't think that's what he meant. So you might as well got put
I have been
that.
into a church in 3 years.
Okay, so you had two different.
No. I did.
Three?
You had three.
I did have 3, yeah.
I'm about to say,
It's still 3 though. I
You haven't been in 2 years. That's what his question was.
No, I exceeded his question. Is it never ever? Hold on, say it again. Maybe I'm
It's
wrong.
within the last 2 years, right?
Yeah, if you have been.
Yeah,
I say that
I
wrong?
have been. Yeah.
So you
I said, oh, I
You
didn't.
said never have ever been to church within the past 2 years,
Okay. Yeah.
and I haven't been.
okay, got you. Yes, sir.
Oh, never have I ever fought someone over someone else.
You should have said it on Prince. I would have been had a finger.
It's too late. You haven't done a lot.
I'm older.
Oh, the age. Okay.
Never have I ever. I had one. It was too similar to one before.
Just going to say it then. Just
Right.
going to say it's all good.
Just say it.
Never have I ever told somebody I like them just to get
Oh, just to get something, period.
them.
Hmm.
So when you had a finger, right?
No, I'm going this. Oh
I'm
no.
about to get your ass out.
Well, come on. No, what then? Come on. What then? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come with it.
Never have I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a good one for my next round.
Oh, let's see. Never have I ever. Oh. Never have I ever been a water sign.
How can you just not be one?
It still applies.
My son's sign is in a water sign.
Y'all need to stop with this astrology shit. Yo, my rising sign. Yeah, here we go. That was crazy.
No, that was
Thank you, reality.
Luckily, I'm
Come
already
on, man.
Never have I ever dyed my hair.
Everybody want to hear. Damn.
See, I'm out now.
It is me and you. Damn, I don't know. Oh, I wish we still names. I got one for you.
Oh yeah.
We'll bring it.
I'm gonna save it for the next
Like, come
round.
on.
Well, Rocket.
So rocky.
Uno.
But for real.
I don't have one right now. So let's go on.
Never have I ever lied to my best friend.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Damn.
Damn. Let your friend X, Y, and Z know.
I mean, when you lie so much, you don't believe it.
Oh, because back in the day, I would lie so easy like the water.
Okay.
Just boom. What's today, Sunday? It's definitely Thursday.
So who won?
Nobody.
Wait,
Yeah, tied.
Yeah,
did.
we tied.
Yeah, tied.
Your three got knocked down that
Because
fast.
these petty bitches.
We didn't let you come for him, though.
I thought that's what it was anyway, but when he started talking, I was like, well, shit, let me say something.
Y'all ready? Because I'm ready.
Obviously,
Petty that way is good. Going up.
okay.
I go second. I had one, but I wouldn't use it.
I got one just to be petty, but I'm just going to go.
Don't do it, yeah, shit.
Never have I ever had a baby's mother.
Yeah.
I mean, but technically,
It's still considered a baby's mother if you marry the individual.
I get it.
It's your child's mother.
Colloquially, you're incorrect.
Hello, listen, don't.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give
Girl, get away!
Please do not do that. Come on, Blue. Let's go.
Why I gotta be me?
Knock my hands out from 5 to no.
Never have I ever broken a bone.
Not ever been.
Damn, that's so much deep shit.
Never have I ever been jumped. No, that's you.
Or what you said. Never have I ever been pickpocket.
Oh, when I tell you, when the kid run by me, I clench my butt cheek and grab my wallet. So I just don't have time.
You said he jumped me. Girl, that was back in Fayetteville. I didn't try to jump. I didn't ran up. Like, it's just a lot of shit.
I got one.
And that was off the merch.
I never did it, but I want to do it. Never have I ever did a pull up.
I never did that one either.
Because I'd be ready. But some friends are like, oh no, let's just not.
That's why I'm telling y'all shit.
I wanna
Like-
say I did that before.
I pull up.
But I don't.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Wow, really? You were so amped and ready for this next second round.
Well, yeah, because I don't want to use it no more. It's not good anymore. It's basic.
I mean, use it. You never know. I still got pop fingers.
It's not. Never have I ever had an iPhone. That's why I didn't want to use it. That's why it's basic.
That's all out.
Droid.
No, but I've had an iPhone too, so I'm taking myself out.
You
How- you can't do
use it,
that.
can't
I
you?
can't. Okay.
No.
That's the whole rule of the game.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, see, I don't. I should thought this one was recording.
Yeah.
I swear.
Never.
We got a lot of silent moments.
Okay.
You got one, Blue?
Do I have one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all go since y'all been targeting me.
Well, wait a minute. First of all,
Anyway, never have I got jumped, and then somebody wanted to say, well, never have I ever done a pull up. Like, well, damn.
and through the ringer. Listen. I'm not prepared.
So is it a top? Is it a top? Bell?
Never have I ever dated a light skinned boy.
weekend.
Too many emotions. I already got enough of me.
Don't do that, damn.
But are they not emotional?
Are they?
The closer to Caucasian you are, the more emotional you are.
Oh,
Jeez.
Here we go.
Dark skinned boys are emotional too. They just don't know how to express it.
No.
Dang, I'm actually doing pretty good.
Never have I ever did it outside of my race.
Okay. Y'all doing good.
Okay? Black and crack tonight. Stay with that.
I can't stand y'all.
Never have I ever tried a. I'm not gonna say weed. I don't consider weed a drug, but tried a drug outside of weed.
Okay, I'm gonna agree.
You tried something?
One time,
What did you try?
acid.
Damn.
And that was because of me.
He's
Yeah, it was his fault.
a little bit like, weed.
Yeah, you know I'm not gonna do nothing like that on my own.
I was like, well, who got you like this? 'Cause
It was an uneventful experience. I was unimpressed with it.
also, you came back from it because I was like, stayed in the whole fuckery.
The only thing I saw was like I didn't even hallucinate. I wanted to hallucinate so bad I didn't hallucinate.
Wow.
Damn.
You want the
He
fuckery.
wanted it. and it
What?
didn't.
I want to trip. I want to trip.
Exactly. Like if I'm a
The trip said nah.
Nah.
only thing I saw some 3-dimensional orbs and I saw
Wait.
Hold on, man. Like,
and I could feel and I could see like textures on stuff that was flat. But that was like other than that, but
moving and shit.
but I remember everything. Like,
Y'all got it, cause y'all tripping.
I remember everything. Like I was lucid.
So-
Like you know, I didn't feel like myself. I did not feel like myself, other than the fact that what I saw was different. You know, I saw different stuff. But other than that, like
He was very different, y'all. He was very different. He was laughing.
I do remember smiling a lot though. If I could like
Smiling.
get that in like something pharmaceutical, like just made me happy.
we
Like
morphine.
morphine make you drowsy. I didn't feel drowsy. I just felt like myself, but happy.
You trying to kill people?
Yeah, he trying to make me like Michael Jackson.
God damn.
He trying to do me like Michael
That
Jackson.
ain't Michael Jackson had propofol.
And that's like morphine, but 3 levels up.
So not Michael Jackson.
But he started somewhere. Like
I don't think he was under morphine.
he did.
I don't know. It started out.
He started morphine. Yeah, he started, and then he just kept.
And then it kept.
He got tolerance. So I was like, oh, would you become stronger? And they did it 3 more
He did
times.
melatonin, like you gotta jump. Like how would he get like melatonin, then like a I don't know. It's like clearly.
And he can afford that stuff too.
Okay, every night. I'm so tired. I have a show in the morning. Can you just let's get a little zardy. Never have I'm done. Sorry, I can't say.
I was actually playing with throat.
I think it says a lot that we don't have that much. Because we could come up with a whole lot of nasty
No.
stuff.
Some things that you could say, I've been out. So I'm like, y'all ain't hit them topics yet, so I'm very proud. So like
That's why I've been like, there's so many
But that's
things
what
that I
I'm
can
saying.
get out.
Like, everybody can't say it.
well, okay. Think of something outrageous that you've never done and you say it. I want to see who's gonna gasp me
Something outrageous.
here. Yeah. See some face cracks. Never have I ever had sex in my parents' room or bed.
I'm sure I've never done that.
You said where?
Never have I ever had sex in my parents' room or bed. No.
No. The fuck?
I don't know something over here.
Damn it.
Never have I ever had sex in a movie theater.
I thought about it. I'm too much like I keep doing this.
I almost did last year. Quite a couple times. With the same person.
Not urgent, but
I almost did. Because he kept taking me to the movie theater to watch stuff, and we just kind of landed. And I was just like, look.
in the theater.
Oh, I got one. Just give me this dick one time.
I'm weak.
That's all I was asking.
All I ask.
Just one time with my back away from the screen, honey. Like,
You're cracking up. Yeah.
I'm going to the movie
Okay. I can turn around and look.
Where you want yours, Keith?
Never have I ever had more than one person at once.
Yeah, one. Oh, okay. I'm still
You finally got me.
good.
Oh.
What? Don't look at me. Don't assume.
And, bro, what do you mean? I just looked around and I stopped on you for a second.
Yeah, I said it too long.
Niggas on that answer for real. I'm good. Ooh.
Oh, damn, I have one, but I've done that. Shit.
This intermission is brought to you by. Damn, I have done that.
Never have I ever hit on someone's face.
Let me go through the records. Give me a
I'm
minute.
looking at you. I'm looking at you.
Let me go
I had
through
to sit and think.
Let me go through the catalog. Hold on. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Put two fingers in just in case.
I think this was the female, actually. I think this one was the female.
Oof, that's just.
Not a bitch.
It's daring.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Like just throwing out words.
Against the burden.
Shut up. I can't. They stupid.
Never have I ever had sex with a best friend.
Does it
Now define best
I was
friend.
about to say, do they become best friend afterwards?
No.
Actually, wait, no.
Beforehand, you
No,
were best
yeah, I'm
friends.
good.
Okay. Never mind.
What?
Wait.
Oh.
No. No, that wasn't best friend. That was just a friend.
I want to say so much stuff. I just be out time Swift.
Never have I ever kicked a dog. I love animals. I never kicked a dog before.
Ooh, I mean, like a shoe, like a get move.
No, I mean like a kick.
I mean, if you were scared, I mean,
I feel
it should be okay.
As far as I went to like abuse an animal.
Peter is about to come after me. I'm not doing it.
That was my past. So
you covered now. That's your old you.
yeah,
Okay.
I threw a cat when I was like 12. The bitch was on me. I was trying to throw her off me. Demons. I'm trying to think. Oh, I did that. I'm all out, guys.
Oh, wow.
I mean, everything I'm trying to think of.
I don't even think
Never have I ever slept with a friend's, like my ex's friend.
Okay, I'm still good.
Never have I ever. What?
No, I was like, oh, it wasn't an ex. But it wasn't.
Was it your ex's friend?
It wasn't an ex, but like the person I sex with, I was friend. Okay, no, it's a long story. I'll get back to that. The two people I sex with, they were both friends.
Just
They
for
were
an
both
update.
friends.
Well, how many fingers everybody have right now? I'm at 2.
I'm at 4.
For real?
You can't. I'm not lying.
Okay.
So they can't get me.
And you got 2, Blue?
To get me, you have to go sexual.
Huh?
To get me, you have to go sexual. A lot of shit I have done there.
Never have I ever had a fire moon.
I don't even know what that is.
Hell.
Fire moon.
Co-star is off my phone, so I don't know what I got.
What's a fire moon?
No,
You got a Leo moon.
Ooh,
I'm a you.
you care my fucking sign in your head.
Cause I remember it
You know,
being.
people like, oh, you a demon. Fuck out of here, Blue.
Okay.
Shit.
Is my moon sign Sagittarius?
Uh-huh.
Is my moon sign Sagittarius? Because you got my birth chart.
I forgot.
Damn, you got all this information.
I got everybody's shit. Hold up.
How many times you got 2?
Huh?
You got 2 fingers up?
Yeah.
Watch this.
You about to try to come for me?
Knock me fucking down.
Why?
I don't know.
I left you
Somebody gotta
alone.
get out. I mean, come for me then.
I
Shit,
can
you
probably
think?
comfort him, but I just can't think it.
I wish you were so fair. Oh, you ready?
Sure.
Never have I ever tamed my someone's back. Thank you. And for the killer.
I cannot with
Blue, redeem me.
Redeem, yeah. No way.
For some reason, he's targeting me.
Oh no, that's right. You have a Libra moon. That's why. That's right. I forgot about that.
Me?
No. He has a Libra moon.
Sure.
Anybody got anything? Anybody got anything?
Blue is going to redeem me, so it's all good.
Come on. No, I mean, come on. If you got something, come on.
He's like, don't do that to yourself. He's like, don't do that to
Now,
yourself.
come on. Come on.
No, you got.
Let's go. Come on. No. Let's hear it.
Never have I ever been strictly Look, he wanted me to come on, and I did.
Of the Lord. But what me again is, throw that out there. Never have I ever been strictly a model. Thank you. Oh, we got one. Oh, I'm gonna kill.
Oh, wait, I'm already out.
No, you're not.
He said never.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You got your friend out.
No, but it's okay because he didn't come for me. So, I was collateral damage. That's okay.
So what you got now? 3?
You got 2.
2?
How many you got, Keith? Hey, the girls. I want to go one song, but I want to take over at the same time.
Someone destroy him. Keith,
You won't.
Keith, you live with me.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Take him.
You
Strike him down. Do it.
Never have I ever been older than 26.
These little young niggas out here.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't see that ever be your age. I've been that shit a long time.
Look, y'all. He said, "Well, bring it." So I brought it. He said, "Ask for this."
So you done?
No, I got something for him, but
You done?
It's real foul. I'm about to say though.
But your fingers are done, though, right?
No, I got one.
You got one?
What I'm about to say is really gonna take a lot here.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Ooh. Okay. You're gonna hold on.
No, come on.
Never have I ever had my hair dyed blonde for longer than a week.
Gags on you. Gags on you.
That's not blind.
This is a washout.
What does that
It's
mean?
the spray on color.
Oh. I mean, shit.
Joking. Damn.
I told him to take it. He ain't take it.
Who's still in the game? Of course. I can still get you out of here. Let's go.
I thought the new rule was people who are out can't talk.
They done the rule.
What you mean? You said it.
No, I said it should be. No one said he ain't should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a bill, but no one read the bill off. So
We gonna look. I need a playback.
I'm trying to be too like I'm like.
don't look at these hoes.
I didn't do nothing.
But I don't feel comfortable yet.
You ain't gotta feel comfort. Just comfort
Yeah,
them.
you're not gonna feel that way because you chill. You're not gonna feel like
You really I done came at you like twice. One of it was about church because I know you go to church.
I knew that. But he was unfazed. I didn't know that.
He was so unfazed.
I knew exactly what he was doing there, but I was like, there's only one person. Like, he was
Only one person in this room.
No, I mean like stuff that I want to keep secret and stuff.
Right. I got one.
What you got?
Never have I ever paid a stranger for hey.
I'm still. If I had fingers, I would still be in.
I'm glad you would be out if you had fingers.
What?
What?
I said if I still had fingers, I would still be in.
Oh. I was about to say too, give a story. Never have I ever owned a white car.
He's really trying. That's why it's not white. It's not just white.
Don't even do that. Don't get technical. It's not just white.
It's not just white. It is cream.
Cream.
Hey yo, this shit white, yo. Get the fuck out of here.
That guy is cream.
It's white.
When I call my insurance company, guess what I say? Cream.
Guess what? It's not cream.
Let me stop. Okay, he did get me out because I definitely tell my insurance company it's white. But
It's eggshell.
eggshell.
Never have I ever worked at a job longer than
I had to go to Walmart for a long time.
Shit, I quit before I even get a chance to even make it to a year.
Listen,
Because I'd be so tired of these bitches.
Oh, what?
My
Yeah,
after jobs, I
that
just
don't
haven't.
apply to me either. I thought I did, but no, I haven't hit my 2-year mark yet.
He's got that heat that don't work.
Yeah, the 1 year,
The 1 year.
1 year mark.
I was about to say, well, that was
I don't really hold jobs long, but when I do,
actually, I mean, it was work steady, but it was still a job.
I was about to say, does work study count?
It's a job. If you get paid,
Yeah, it's a job.
Even though it's going straight
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
why not? Yours with church or what?
I usually might pay back my stuff, pay my books
I
and stuff.
usually pay rent.
No, I stay on campus, so
It was money in pocket.
Oh, see, I was going to community college. If I could stay on
because I was at Playmakers for 3 years.
round 3 and 1 now.
We can do round 3, but it's gonna be dry as fuck.
It's gonna be
It is gonna be dry.
because nobody got nothing.
Let's just do like round like what is it called though? One and you out. We do like just
A one and done.
one and done. Like
If somebody got something to say,
is that a stretch or
all right. I was like, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
I'm stretching.
okay.
So, how about we move on to another segment? Or,
We can
okay,
Yeah.
so, I cannot. Okay, so we've already done like Would You Rather before, so I was thinking about going there, but
Would you rather? No.
yeah,
would you rather what?
we just did those questions before.
Oh, I think
Y'all remember we wrote down everything and then asked each other questions?
Did we do that?
Yeah,
Or the 20 questions?
that was it. That was 20 questions, but it was part of the 20 questions. Would you rather?
Oh,
Okay, yeah,
like,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's what it was. Okay, so we're gonna talk about just some self-reflection.
Okay. You know what I had to say?
I was about to say I don't even know where to start that now, but like, okay, let's just reflect on some shit. Like,
I've realized that the more I get into what I love to do and life as I get older, I realize that I don't care what's going on in the world or what I got going on in my life. I'm gonna always do what makes me happy, and that has been like a constant battle as far as saying like what makes me happy is that like so sufficient in you as far as like income or health or mental wellness. At a point it is, but then as far as income, it's not as much. But I will still do it because it makes me happy in any other aspect besides, financially. So I've learned that I don't care if I don't make like a complete gain from that. I'm gonna still do it. Anyone else have a simple question?
I mean, I've been thinking, y'all know I'm always thinking, but it's never positive. So I don't know if I should offer, like, I don't know if I should offer anything because it's not a positive self-reflection. It's a hard criticism.
Is it something that you've learned about yourself?
I think I have, but again, it's not a good thing.
And that is.
I just feel like a toxic person, just like altogether. Like, I just like I wrote on my blog, and he's been reading my blog. Like, I do a grateful journal where I like kind of because I read that you can reprogram your mind to be positive by like doing, but it's not working for me. But but I still do it. And one of the things that I put on my blog is like being grateful for you guys, but it's bittersweet because I see like you guys seem like so much better people than I am. Like, like you seem like more balanced, more emotionally like intelligent.
If that's not the truth, I don't know what is. I may look like I'm balanced.
Hold on, let him finish.
Y'all like one thing I wrote is like I know how to take care of yourselves. They dapping each other up right now, so I'm gonna
we try because y'all don't understand.
Like one thing that I talked to Keith about this because like I said he reads my blog and he'll come back to me and tell me what he's thinking. But I'm picking up. I don't even think I'm picking up. Oh, there we go. It just went out for a minute. But anyway, like today was a perfect example of like one of the things that I was telling him. Like you guys are really good at taking care of yourselves, like emotionally and spiritually and like you just said, learning things about yourself. And today was a perfect example of that. Like Sam, you was feeling overwhelmed, so you gave yourself a 10-minute break and you knew how to pretty much calm yourself down and clear your mind. Mm-hmm. And like I've tried techniques with my therapist and things like that to find things like that for myself, but it just doesn't work. Like I just can't find that thing for me. And even I've tried like thousands of things. I mean, y'all see like all this anxiety and depression, but to have a beer, well, it's just two, but still. But my point is like I just from a logical standpoint, and y'all know I'm a very analytical person. If I don't find a solution to something, like an external solution to something, I tend to like logic to me will say that there's something internally wrong. And if there's something internally wrong, then that means that I'm wrong as a person. Like and so that's like one thing that I've really been thinking about over this past week and it's really been eating at me. It's like, I don't think I'm a good person. Like I think I'm a toxic person, that I don't fit in anywhere, and it's just been a hard thing to struggle with, like if this is a thing, if this is true, I don't know what to do with that information. Like, do I just disassociate myself from society? Like, do I, like, I don't, yeah,
I get what you're saying, but I don't know if you had processed this or like if this is something you struggle with, but like, I would not really, we wouldn't have been friends for over 4 years if you were a toxic person.
Yeah, and I thought about that too with some people, but it's like we're not around all the time, like if we was around each other every day, would you get to a point like, oh, this dude is like, he got some serious issues. Like another thing that's been is like, the dissolution of my marriage, like even though I feel like she was a bad person and she did some things to me, I've been struggling with the thoughts that maybe I was the problem. Like maybe I was bad for her and thus everyone else. That's one thing I've been thinking about. And that has led into me thinking, I've been fighting to get my kids back because they want to be with me versus her because, she isn't adequately taking care of them and they want to be with me. But at the same time, it's like, am I like a person they need to be around? Like, am I like emotionally toxic? Is it even though they're not being taken care of physically, should they be with her because she's a more emotionally stable person?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's kind of hard to do a self-reflection when you're like jumbled with different possibilities and emotions and basic perspectives of yourself that you can't really put into fruition, or not fruition, but basically in order. If that makes sense. Like you were saying before, like we sit with, I don't know, like these people blue, when you sit on me, look, we sit we're balanced and we know we have it together. This is a great facade. I don't know how you don't see through it, but I am a fucking wreck on the inside. Like my mind is constantly racing and I cannot put everything together. It's more of creative wise and also the ADHD's in the back just kicking my ass. But like I do struggle every day with trying to stay positive, stay on track, get things handled because if anything goes wrong in my life, I'm one to just fuck it, cut it off. I'm done. Because I'll go ghost quick. Well, I know because I'll cut you off. Family, friends, anything. I have that mentality. I've lived with so long that I don't like confrontation. So as soon as it happens, my mind goes immediately to well, I gotta be here. I can just go back over in this corner where I was by myself, doing whatever I was doing. Either I was sad or happy. And I'm trying to get out of that mode of just like, but it's when I tell you it's a hard struggle. Like my mind still goes immediately to like just go, and it takes me so long to get out of that mentality that just go. Because my mind's like, well, if I just go, I ain't worry about this and that. I was happy over here, maybe I wasn't happy over here, but I was going through this, and then trying to constantly stay happy is hard because I'm always thinking about my current situation. I don't have a car. I'm stuck. I ain't got no money. I'm trying to put money towards these artistic things, but I don't have the money for that. I gotta pay these bills, and my job ain't paying this much, and my business ain't making the income like I wanted to. So I'm like, it's a constant back and forth with me. But I have to smile because what else can I do? Brian won't get me nowhere except for back another like crappy ass job or something. I don't know. But yeah, basically, I don't have it all together. I'm not balanced. If anything, the scale is falling off every time you put it up there with me. But that's my life in a nutshell.
What you gonna say, Blue? Yeah, sorry, saying something, and then
Yeah.
a while ago, and you was like, let him finish.
I think when he was saying y'all, you guys seem like your life is so balanced.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking lie. Like, it might not seem like it. I be out here struggling. Y'all know when I be coming here tired, borderline depressed, sometimes just over the world. This is like my getaway from just life. It's like, okay, a lot of shit going on. Post grad is killing me. Like, it's all about finding what's good for you. I haven't figured that out in this moment of transition after post grad because I'm in a very uncomfortable place in my life right now. I don't really know exactly what to do, but I know I'm gonna figure a way through it. And I feel like me knowing that I'm gonna find some way somehow to get there is what keeps me going because I've never been the type to really give up because that's not something that my mom kind of instilled in me because I've had depression my whole life. And she's been one of those people who, when she knows I'm in that mood, she kept trying to push me and push me and push me to do everything. And now that she's not there, it's like, I said that she's not there. My mom is still alive. But Nah.
I knew she.
No, I'm sorry. I was being like me, in terms of me leaving for college, and now me being on my own. Like it was my job to remember to take my medication. It was my job to kind of take care of myself, and like it was my job to decide whether it was something I wanted to keep continue doing or not. So while going through all of that and knowing that it's something I need, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going with this. But knowing it was something I needed or whatever, now that I don't have it, it's like what can I do or put in place to keep myself from thinking negatively, that kind of thing. That's why I have quotes like hanging up around my room. a dry erase board, like on my mirror. When I stayed in Raleigh, I used to write motivational quotes like every other week. Like this is the game plan for this week. You need to always remember this. Never allow yourself to think these certain type of things. Never allow yourself to, feel bad about being who you are or trying to find your place in life. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, I always say that so damn fast. At the end of the day, like what we got going on, I know I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Like what we got going on probably won't like everything isn't gonna work for you. And what you got going on probably wouldn't work for us. But okay, I'm gonna stop there 'cause I'm taking too much time. Like,
No.
no, I'm not. I go serious. Like,
I was listening.
Yeah.
basically, because I lost myself in thought. That's why I was like, it's always
I think I get the gist of what you were saying, but I guess one thing that's been eating at me is like, you know,
oh, that's what it was. Don't compare yourself to other people. Like, just don't compare yourself to other people. Like, you know, it's just a personality type thing. It might seem like I have all these people and everything, and I do know a lot of people now, but back when I was in high school and shit, I was still a loner. I'm still a loner now. Like you just choose who you want to hang out with. Sometimes it's not about who naturally comes to you. Like you helped me through probably one of the most emotional things I have gone through in a minute earlier in the year, and I'm in a better place of that now because of you. Like that's a good thing. There were a lot of people I tried to call on, and a lot of people didn't know what to say, and a lot of people didn't know what to do. But you helped me through that time because, in all honesty, you are more emotionally intelligent than I am. So yeah,
And you
don't knock
actually,
yourself down too much. You are out here doing good. It might not seem like it's what you want it to be, but you are making a change. You are making a difference.
you definitely helped me clock myself, like put myself in check. Like, well, I know, like now, I when I would turn 26, no, 24. That's when I kind of like started living for myself. And I've known you since then, but every time we would have our conversations, things you would say like about like how you would like you kind of basically read me of things I didn't know about myself. So you kind of helped me like check myself sometimes, like, well, this is how I am the kind of person I do act the kind of way because I am this, or I have the abilities of doing this kind of work because I know have that skill set. So every time we have our conversations, it's kind of like I have realization like, oh wait a minute, I can do that. Oh, I have to keep doing that.
Right.
Even though I may not be where I want to be in life, you help me realize that I have the skill set to get there. It's just that I have to figure out how to effectively apply that skill set to get ready to go.
Right.
So you've been my image of my life since I've known you. Like
Yeah.
I would not have been doing short films right now if it wasn't for you because I don't know this shit. You were the first one to like get me into it, like writing scripts, screenwriting, how to properly format it, copyright, keeping me on my game. Like when we have conversations, all of this stuff. Like because of you, I've been doing more work in video. Like I'm getting back into that. Like today has been like my first day, like officially out of hiatus doing like video because we haven't really done anything. And I've been out of hiatus because I haven't had a car, so I've been motivated. Like as far as photography wise, I just got out of that like last week. As far as video, I haven't done anything, but this like today and yesterday have been like the most progressive concept idea I've come up with since, like a while. So we may not consciously say like, oh, you just made a motivation moment in my life. Just want to let you know you make strides in our lives. And I hope that I can make a difference like in helping you any way I can. Like, I know we always had talks and you asked me like, how do you deal with your depression or how do you deal with that? And whatever works for me, don't work for you, but I still like let you know. Maybe get some advice from me. It may not be the best, but I can give you what I can give you.
And then I
So
used to think that in the moment when I was depressed and my feelings didn't matter, and he basically expressed to me that even when I'm feeling that way, they still do matter. these things are important.
Right, and I would never give up for you. Like, even though I know you, sometimes you've been at your lowest, you be asking me, like, what do I do? I'm like, oh, I don't really know, but
Let me try.
like,
Let me think. Yeah.
I will read the message, process it, and say, what can I say that's very conducive to this matter right now?
Mhm.
And that's when I would like give you this like heartfelt reply, like hopefully this would help out. And we would have our exchange. So I was like, okay, what else can I say? Like, add momentum to get you back up. So like sometimes I feel like I maybe feel like I don't know what to say. I don't know. But I'm like, my friend needs me right now. So I need to like
Yeah, and I don't want y'all to feel that way. Like, and that's why I be saying like being an emotional burden. Like,
oh no,
I be
no,
trying
no.
to.
It's not a burden.
emotion. Yeah, that's not
You're my best friend, so like I want to help you get to where you want to go. So if anything, if you're somebody, reach out to me because I'm like, no, my friend needs me. We're gonna get that together. This is a team effort at this point. You are no longer by yourself. When you become a good friend of mine, I got your back. Even if I get jumped, I'm jumping in there because we ain't gotta have that. Do a pull up, I'm in the passenger seat. I'm ready.
okay.
If you need me to do like emotional jumping, I'm like, lay it on me. 'Cause I want to just go to the side and I got you, like whatever you need. And that's what I'm always doing. Like, let me help my friend because I don't know my friend needs me. Let's go, let's go. If I can give you any advice, I don't care if it's bad. I'm like, I gotta say, help you do something. I may not know the answer to the problem. I'm gonna help you get through the problem. We're gonna find it out together. So you are never an emotional burden because I don't have many people who I talk to about my feelings, and you are just like one out of maybe two people. And that's been since I've known you. I've never really had somebody that, I can just a friend who I'm like, let me see how I'm feeling because I don't have anybody who like reciprocates like a conducive like back and
Right.
forth. They're just kind of like, well, yeah, okay. Or I kind of look at someone going through the issue. I'm like, you don't really move in the field of like emotion friends. So like, let me not give you my emotions.
Right.
'cause
And
you
I feel
can't
like
really
that's
help me.
important when
Yeah.
talking to people too, what your friends like strengths and weaknesses are.
Yeah. Like what's
I know
a
one
strong
thing for
purpose?
me, if a friend comes to me crying and there is any type of death involved, I am not the friend to come to
Mm,
because I don't know how to handle that. Like with me, it's like I feel for you, but people die every day. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I know that sounds horrible,
Yeah,
but it's one of those like I recognize it like that's not me. It's like I really feel for you and I want to cry with you, but I can't cry because
mhm.
I can't. Like
I've learned that I'm that friend that'll get you out of your funk. Like I'll make you laugh because I like to laugh and make things fun because my life is just a ball of like what the fuck. So like, if I
so
don't
it's
laugh,
like we're gonna make we're gonna find a way to make the
right,
best out of it.
if I don't laugh, bitch, I might kill myself. Not that extreme, but like life is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do but laugh right now because like the hell. But yeah. I've learned what kind of friend I am.
I think I'm a caretaker friend. Like, I mean, Blue knows this. I'm pretty sure you know this. Like, I like to support physically, like, hugs, financial if I can, like food, like I want you, like, if you need me, I want you here. Because I'm a type of person that I need physical contact and I need physical support.
Mhm.
Emotional support is good, but because of my stuff in my head, it kind of like dissipates quickly when you're when you're gone. So, like, I guess my natural instinct is to, like, when people need stuff, like, I'm there. I need to be physically present. Like, I need to be there. Like, I say Blue because right now he's in close proximity to me. Like, as far as living wise, it's been times this past year that he'd be like, he needs something. I'm like, do I need to come? Do I need to head over? Like he been in the hospital. I'm like, okay, what room you in? Like,
That day was hilarious.
So
everybody talking about the podcast. Y'all, I'm in the hot. No, wait, didn't I start that conversation?
Yeah.
You did. Now I was at work like, oh.
I was like, y'all, see me. I got an idea for the podcast. Yada yada yada. Everybody started talking. By the way, I'm in the hospital. What?
Phone.
I was like, why are you talking about this right now?
And I'm sitting there like, you go to Raleigh? Like, I'll go. I'm ready to go. Yeah.
But I guess also because I'm so analytical and logical, that's also like kind of the friend I am. Like I organize I organize the process to goals pretty much. Like you were saying, like when you're trying to get somewhere, I'm like, okay, well, let's just break it down how you need to get there. And it's weird, I can't really do that for myself, or rather, I can do it for myself, but I like undercut my own. It's like I know what to do, but then it's like, oh, it's not gonna work. It's like, yeah.
That's always told you, like, if I make you kind of hit me. That's point blank end the period. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to get here. So you coming with me.
You guys, this is the Spectrum Podcast. A higher level.
I know, right?
Look, this is the Spectrum Podcast, the next level edition.
Next gen.
Cut that part
Okay, well, I appreciate all that. I mean, I guess I gotta find a way to keep my thoughts like positive.
You just have to remember that, like, I've had so many people throw so many negative things at me over the years, the past couple of years, and my friends are the people who keep me like, don't try to take on that energy. That's not the type of person you are. You know who you are. They know who I am, and as long as you know who you are, and your friends know who you are as a person, that's all that really matters.
It does.
Because people around you know the real you.
But also to touch on, like, when you said, like, it's hard to kind of keep positive thoughts. I feel like that's why me and you could connect so well, because I go through like almost the same thing you go through. It may not be like the level of intensity, but I do feel like I don't talk to myself in a positive manner all the time.
Right.
And it's hard to stay positive. Like one example is my weight. I've been dealing with my weight for the past 9 years now. Well, actually going to high school, so it's been maybe 11, 12 years, where it just keeps doing this yo-yo. Like, I call it my Oprah Winfrey moment. Like, I just love her. That's my auntie. I'm not doing nothing but love. But, at one point, Oprah had a moment. So my moment just lasted longer than hers. But my weight.
Did she join Weight Watchers?
Yeah.
But, so, long story short, I come from, like, I'm just always been skinny. No matter what, I will eat the brick, the house, the mortar, and the soil. I'm still size
soil?
My big size is still a 13. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Or whatever size. I don't remember. But
right.
I 13. But I just never really gained weight.
26. I remember them days.
Right. But it just happened that when I hit, I think maybe 8th or 9th grade, my weight just like went the fuck crazy. So like I've already dealt with anxiety and depression since ever. That does not help.
Right.
So I think it got better with our relationship, because it's kind of like I didn't want to be like everyone else trying to look good for other people, because I want to look good for myself. But if you find somebody who like loves you for who you are, regardless of what you look like, or of that nature, it's like, okay, this is helping me and learn to accept who I am, but not like deal with like, oh, you just gonna be fat, just deal with it. Like I accept that I look this way and I can change it. Not that, oh, you ugly, sloppy, nasty. It's like, okay, I'm big. I may not be fat, but I'm big, and not how I want to be. But I'm gonna change it. But I'm not gonna discern myself and say you look disgusting. When somebody's always saying you look good, I love how you look. I love all of you. It's like, oh, okay, never had it. Okay, I'm dead ass. Never had.
I thought you were saying that as that's what you're going through now.
Yeah, he's saying he has it now, but before.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what, okay, yeah, that's what I was talking. Okay,
yeah, no.
Okay, now, you have it now, but
I have it now, but like this is the first time I've actually like had this before, so it's new, it's foreign, but it's good. I like it. I don't know what this is, but I like it.
Okay.
So it's like, maybe if it wasn't for this person, I probably wouldn't be at this spot in my life with self-acceptance and all that stuff and body positivity. I'm still struggling, but like that person helped get over that hurdle. So I'm not saying that people will help me get over hurdles and get to obstacles and get over things, but I'm glad that I'm starting to actually have help. And that kind of goes in like a more broader sense, like my business. I've been my own marketing, my own assistant, my own editor, graphic, whatever. And I've learned to release duties to other people, like outsourcing. And that took me a good 2 years. I've been in business almost 3 years now. It's been a good 2 years into it to learn that you don't have to do everything by yourself. You may not have to have the money, but people can help you as far as collaborating or, do whatever. So I've kind of taken that onto my personal instead of my business as well. So it's kind of helping me kind of relieve different things. Like what if maybe somebody can help me learn to accept who I am. Maybe someone can help get over my depression. Maybe someone can help me deal with my anxiety. Maybe someone can help me better understand my jumbled brain of my creativity. And I can't really sleep. I can never have a complete thought, and my mind is always racing.
So can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get what you're saying, but is it that you're relying on this person for all of that, or is it that they're assisting you?
It's like there's.
And yeah, are they assisting you, or is it like you're becoming reliant on them, or are they assisting you so that you can?
I'm not becoming relying on them only because like it's still in the beginning, it's still like yeah, okay, he's just saying it to be cute or whatever.
Right.
But like when you act, I'm actually starting to feel like I can genuinely understand that you are saying this from a genuine standpoint, not just to be saying it. Like you legit are saying it because you love me and you see me for just like a pure person, and you're not trying to be a superficial, like you don't have like a six pack, so you don't really look this way or
Right.
whatever. So I'm not relying on them to have that connection of like, oh, I do,
Yeah, I think that's a good point you made, Blue.
Hey, it
And I
is.
think that's something that people who find themselves in the situation he's describing should make sure they know. But I can say for Sam that I know that he's not doing that because of the things he said. He still pushes back against a lot of that with him. I know.
Oh no, that was I wanted to see what his thought on it was like.
Yeah, I still have major pushback. I'm not used to like what's going on right now. Like no one has been that person to like constantly been like the pusher, like, hey, you are. Hey, this is. Yes, you can.
Okay.
I can see that becoming that's something that you would have to like. I think that I could fall into that trap if I'm not careful. Like like where I will rely on it. I will rely on that external like help pretty much to do that. So I definitely think that that's an important thing to address, whether or not it's reliance on it versus just accepting of the support.
Because I feel like once you start relying, that's when it just becomes even more toxic. Yeah. Like you may have self-hate, but if you allow someone to feel better, that's going to be worse. So if they die, they leave you, they get upset, it's something hurtful. It's like then it becomes like I need this person, but they're toxic for me. But they make me feel better, but also they make me feel worse. And I'm like, I don't understand how people get stuck in that. But again, you're not supposed to understand everything about life.
It's so easy to get caught up in the trap.
Yeah,
it's easy to get caught up in the trap when you've never been introduced to it before, or when you're not, like I said, emotionally intelligent or to that level yet where you can understand how it's really affecting
you. Yeah.
Like you're just in the moment. Yeah, you're just in the moment. Everything feels good. You think everything good. It's just when everything hit, then you sitting there like, oh, but no, that's amazing.
I feel like because I'm so easily I cut somebody off that I probably wouldn't fall into that because I'm so quick. Like you know what? When I say I'm done, I really am done. It's not really words at this point. It's kind of like I'm not going to do it. It doesn't matter what you say, what you do. You can apologize. You blow in the face. You can do. I'm really done. And I've never had silly. I'm a person who if I say I'm done, I'm done. I've actually have been about my actions. Like I've had an old friend who stole basically from me and has still not provided back, my stuff. But my brothers and children, they miss me. They want to have a friendship. I'm like, I said I was done, and I really meant that. I don't really go back on when I said I've never went back on something when I say I'm done. Because I'm like I'm emotionally checked out of whatever got going on, friendship, situation, family. I've cut family off, I cut friends off, strangers, love. Anything.
I'm the same way, but it takes me a lot to get there. But when I do get there,
Oh boy, it's over.
I know you do. Yeah,
Nigga,
like
he already know. He didn't see me go through it. It took me a while, but after I hit that mark, I hit him one day. I was like, man, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah,
like
it took me a while to get there. Like I forgive a lot, and I'm trying to understand and forgive. But when I'm like you, when I get to that point, then it's like we ain't friends on social media no more. I'm blocking you.
Don't hit me up on social media.
Yeah,
I don't want you contacting me through your friends. I don't want you or your friends popping up on anybody else's story
exactly
that I might be associated with just because you trying to get a reaction. I'm blocking everybody.
I don't even care about reaction. I just don't want to see you.
No, I don't want to see. Yeah, it's not even to react. Like, just leave me alone. Yeah, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone because I'm in a better place than
Honestly, if I was in a better place, I still need you in my life at this point.
Once I leave, I just dropped a friend. Honestly, this past week. A best friend that I've had since probably freshman year of college.
Those are the ones that hurt.
Oh no, it didn't hurt. It was just That's what I'm saying. Like at this point, it is what it is. Like I feel that I'm at a point in my life where I'm growing, and if you can't realize that you're not growing, that why y'all?
You don't realize you're not growing.
You're not growing. I mean, no, because it's easy to fall into the trap. And I was just talking to my roommates about it. It's easy to fall into the trap of, I'm making all this growth and yada yada. All these things are happening, but nothing. Like you're not doing anything about it. You're just tricking yourself into thinking everything is getting better. I'd be crazy. It'd be crazy of me to think that everything is getting better at this point.
Exactly.
Just because I'm getting more hours at my job.
I asked the question like,
it'd be crazy.
Do? I'm like,
right.
What are you trying to do? I mean, 9 to 5, keep it different. That's fine. Working 9 to 5. What do you want to do? Do you want to work 9 to 5? Do you want to have your own career? Do you want to what are you aiming for? You can't find it. I'm like, what are you friends?
You don't have any ambition. All I asked was to get my phone screen fixed.
Oh.
That's all I asked. And you want me to tell you how much that was? About $35 because I have Apple Care.
Yes. A tank.
And you rather be mad at the fact I was upset because you broke my phone. I'm sorry, but that's toxic.
Wait, you broke my phone and you don't want to
broke my phone. It was on accident, but you got mad at the fact because I was upset. Because my phone broke after I had just had a long ass day and came out to forget the day just for the phone to break. And for you to sit there and basically invalidate how I feel about it, and then you go out and doing stuff in spite, even though you haven't sat down and talked to me, I'm sorry, I can't have that around me.
I never understand how someone could be mad that they broke the person's mad property or they offended the person who was offended.
Yeah.
And then you mad about it. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't wrap my brain around it.
It doesn't make sense. So I made it make sense. and I did. I got the phone screen fixed myself. I blocked the number, and it was just like, it's just over.
Said, I can tap and I'm getting cut. So your phone fixed, because right now I'm getting cut up.
But yeah, yeah.
I feel that.
Okay. So I actually enjoyed this conversation today. I feel like,
Yeah.
Well, no, the never have I ever been going to self-reflection. Okay, y'all.
I love you.
Actually, wait, motherfucking Keith. Keith ain't say shit.
I want to say anything. I feel like people like, I mean, who?
But it's because what Keith had brought up, like I was just being this time because outside of this podcast, I say certain things. along the lines of the advice given. Yeah. So I was just listening and taking in like the new perspective or
Okay.
whatever, and yeah. So,
Okay. Look, I was about to say, I'm about to close out, and he ain't.
But you know,
Look, ain't say nothing.
I'm trying to learn from y'all what y'all been saying and stuff. And also with the friend thing, which I was saying about the friend, I am the type of friend that just listens and just tries to, understand what somebody's saying. Let them get out everything they want to get out, and I give my 2 cents every now and then. So then, and I kind of do that with this podcast, and that's why I be quiet a lot because I'm just used to listening. But
perfect narrator. Like, okay, what's the problem, you guys? Let me hear it.
Okay.
right,
Okay, here's what I'm hearing.
yes, get my feedback at the end.
Me counseling couples.
So efficient.
Are you picking his side? First off, I don't pick sides because both of you are wrong. Let's start there.
And when you're right, you wouldn't be in my chick.
But
I honestly feel like the first half of this can just, because this is real, the meat and potatoes.
Okay.
It's real meat. It's
real moments on the Spectrum podcast.
right.
But now we're going to close it up with my final remarks.
Yes, I'm ready for it.
Benediction.
What?
You said what?
The benediction.
The
You said an addiction.
I was about to say addiction.
Oh.
Whoa.
I said, you segment addiction.
You guys, I am addicted to prescription pain. I'm just not.
No, okay.
No, I'm just playing. I'm really not. But a lot's been on my mind lately, y'all, and it actually kind of goes with exactly how the self-reflection kind of led in, and it's crazy. Avoid people and things that don't make your brain better. Like and it's not the fact that if you're not benefiting from the situation, but if you're in a situation and something doesn't feel right with you, the person isn't communicating effectively. The person is being avoidant of certain things, and it's weighing on you. Don't let it weigh on you, honey. Just cut it off. Just cut it off. I swear you'll feel so much better. And that's probably to the point of the whole, that's probably to the point of the whole, like, just motivation ending of the week. Just cut them off and avoid people if they don't make your brain better. If you're not feeling positive during a situation, around a friend or something, and you and that friend may have been together or friends for a minute. If you're growing and they're not growing, or you want better for yourself, opposed to maybe what they want, pick you, because at the end of the day, everybody's only looking out for themselves anyway. Everybody has their own interests and their own things, and if they wanted to communicate with you, they would. So, okay, no, go ahead.
Because when you had that first sentence, when I take any emotion, something recently happened where what I want to add on to that is just protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say protect yourself, if it does not help you gain in mental wellness, physical wellness, evolve in spirituality, any kind of positive outcome in your life,
or hell, even help you creatively,
protect yourself. And like Bruce said, if it has to cut it off, no matter who or what it is.
And it's gonna hurt
a lot.
It's gonna hurt, but at the end of the day, I always do that. At the end of the day,
the month, the week, and the millennium.
Okay, for the rest of your life, always remember, put yourself first. And it's not that selfish to put yourself first. It is all the time. But people put their. I mean, well, no, that is true. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay to be selfish.
It is,
because self-care is selfish.
That's very
Be
true.
selfish with your
That
shit.
is very, very true.
Take some time out, you know.
I think the
Sit in
world
a tub.
these days has like transformed that self love to like selfishness because in our society like we want to look towards other people what everybody else is doing
Mhm.
and we want them to contribute something to our life. We immediately feel like they have to give something to us or something. So yeah, I feel like self care is very necessary and it's not selfish at all. It can be confused.
So if you're having any kind of doubts, any kind of worries, depressions,
Anything.
microaggressions, always remember, protect yourself.
And
Choose
don't be
yourself.
passive aggressive. Be aggressive with it
And if
because you
need to,
deserve it.
be selfish. Because fuck it. It's self-love, self-care.
I know how y'all say these tourists be selfish. Be like us.
Bored.
Not okay. Not today. Okay, so we're not going into the astrology thing, but just remember, avoid anything today. That's what I'm gonna wrap up today's podcast about. You have
Peace.
Sam.
and Blue here, and thank you for joining us again for another week of the Spectrum Podcast.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.